Hello, this is Fire, and this is part 2. So, when last we left off, I had just realized, or I had been looking through how we were going to beat Bale later. And I had said that we want 2 copies of Void Hardened Skin. And that's still correct, but the one thing I did want to note is that because White Flame isn't active in this area, it will be a lot easier for us to actually get enough damage reduction because we won't have to deal with the percentage increase from White Flame. So that should help. Also, we have this, which should hopefully make this faster. This card is really bad against these dorks because of their opportunist. We are going to go ahead and curse you. Doesn't matter which one we start with. Ooh, that's very shiny. And at that point, we can do that. And you can have some curse too. There's some tough. Unfortunately. Oh, no, that is actually enough. I just thought it wasn't. Oh, because I didn't actually point it and I didn't factor in the crystallize. There's weak out. We can do that. I do want to try and get out. Yep. And then popping is nice, because that'll deal with at least some of the buffs. Taking a little bit of damage here, but it's a very manageable amount. Gotta get us back to full health. Let's put a bunch of curse on you. Let's just treasure those. Sure, actually I just think I want that. Being vulnerable is annoying. Fortunately, we didn't get critical there. I think we do want to get the curse out. So let's pitch those. The opportunist is up, but it's probably not the end of the world if we end up playing into the opportunist. But at the same time, we don't have to, so we can do that, which will give us absolutely no whatevers. Doing pretty good on curse. Opportunity is only on that one, and it's not getting a turn anymore. Just take that. Take that. Do not need that. Purity's kind of gone. So what we can do is that will get rid of all of that, and now you're dead. You're now out of purity. This is probably not going to be damage, because it would have to be specifically the epic. But it could be card draw. It was not card draw. I mean, we have lethal, we just need to end turn. Bye. Wood hardened skin. That doesn't seem super great for us. None of that seems necessary. We do need to replace this at some point, but I don't know that this is what we want. I don't know, maybe it is. It is emergency mana. Oh, we get the free upgrade. Let's see. That doesn't actually draw us an extra card. This is still pretty good. Could just go Mana Eruption plus. Could also take Icy Chains plus. You know what? We're not here to not do it. You're hidden. I think we do that. Doo-doo. Anyway, and then all right. The nice thing is it'll stay frozen onto our frenzy turn, so even though we're not getting value out of whatever right now. We want to cleanse off the weak. I'm not going to bother giving out shield though. And we get extra damage for hitting a frozen target. Or frozen shock target, we get 25 damage detonations there because we do have the +5 from Arcane Torrent still. You're going to want to have this self-cleanse because Blinding Clouds can hand out a bunch of curse when it feels persnickety. Alright, got this before the shuffle, which is nice. Now we prevented, and there's no opportunist up right now, which is nice. There's Flood of Insight, which we can't really, well, we're going to use it, but. Hey. Gonna hope that we find mana here, but I guess it's not a huge deal. Because we can still afford to do this. And that seems okay. I guess we can go ahead and get that out, I think. We can go ahead and cleanse off some of that. We ideally want to get rid of the opportunist here. Right, this doesn't quite explode us, so we'll do it. You're dead. You're dead. Dead of Night isn't really what I'm looking for. It's not bad. It does kind of help us chew through some of the purity. I kind of want Persecute. Let me think. There are two other drops we can get. I would also like a Larkin Shadows, actually. So let's reroll and see what we get. That'll do. Oh, that also corrupts all enemies one time, doesn't it? Yeah, that's actually really good for us. Instead of Predator, it now corrupts all enemies one time, which is going to be really useful for us because that'll trip Curse, which is our main damage source. And we do have a lot of damage coming in, but it's time to actually use that for value. Alright. We can do that. Oh, I should have done that first. Let's see what we draw. We don't really need that right now, but I wanted to be able to use that for the maximum amount of value. Let's freeze you. Let's get tough. And let's keep popping. Yeah, let's draw 7. It's actually perfect that we have this without shuffling. And let's just do some day ruining. We do need to get more curse out. Kind of want to be a little careful on this. Okay. We're going to play that? Okay. Because I wanted to know if it was going to... I didn't want to play this until I knew if we were going to be frozen. Or until I knew if it was going to pop our arcane to play it. I guess it's a detonation and it curses. Don't think we need that at this point. And we can do a spot of day ruining. Let's go ahead and freeze you out again, and then this will... Yeah. Although it occurs to me, if this is vulnerable and we are weak, we're still better off because we're at only 20% on the vulnerable, and they are at 35% because we have plus 10% effect on weak, frail, vulnerable on enemies. And minus on ourselves. Okay, so that has to happen before we shuffle. We absolutely are going to draw this many cards. We would love some extra max hand size. Nice. Let's do that first. Oh, I should have done this first. Plenty of curse for you. There we go. That's one down. Could take a second sanctuary. I don't hate having the hungering focus. Could take cold calculations. I think we just take the mana. Doesn't do anything for us. This could let us gamble. I like the idea of being able to gamble, and I think I like that more than I like Scroll of Protection. Because yeah, now we can pair that with Ruinous Gamble. Although Ruinous Gamble is still super duper risky. Because we are not looping our deck that quickly. After that first. Rip. this jerk is just going to be always opportunistic, apparently. Did that so that I can get the extra shield out of that. Let's see. Oh, I should have done things, sequence things here. I didn't think about that eating our shock up. Die. No, we are not opportunist. It does not have opportunist yet. Let's drop a bunch of curse on you. And we can cleanse off some stuff on us and get some fortress. We're so close to dead. Okay, good. I don't think I want to bother tagging you because you're going to die. Yeah, because even if you get 10 shield, you're still going to die to curse. Alright. Probably should get mana up. Let's see. Just get a ton of mana so that we can. Actually, let's start with this. Because we want to be able to maximize our ranged insight value. Naturally, we still managed to draw one of our only mana cards left in the deck. Do not need that. And now we can actually kill with any number of things, actually. Cultivate's not terrible. It's not the most useful thing ever, but it's not terrible. It corrupts everyone twice. That actually is possibly our upgrade. Yeah, I like that. Or corrupts all enemies twice, not us. Which is important. Yeah, so I don't know if we can justify gamble, but we're probably going to try. It is exceptionally risky. But I'm only sometimes a coward. Alright. So we want to do this first so that we can corrupt the arcane weakness on the front one. That mana? No mana? We'll just take the powerful, I think, right now. Alright, let's draw 7. Let's pitch that and that. Would like to have the mana to play things, but I don't. Alright. See if this betrays us. It does not. Put more curse on you. Kinda need shield, but this will do. So you are going to do must, but you're also about to die. Pitch that. Probably want to keep that. Pitch that. Probably don't actually need that. Donk and donk and donk. Alright. It's really only the second time we played that this fight. Treasure. Take mana. Take powerful. And we are very close to having lethal. Bye. Are we gambling? I really shouldn't. I don't think I can justify it, not with how fat our deck is. I do think Sanctity is still pretty good. Empower's also not terrible, but I don't know that it does enough for us. We just take Sanctity, we upgrade. If that gave Arcane Weakness too, but it doesn't. I don't hate Adept for more turns. Okay, I think we just take the extra Adept. As far as removals go, Cultivate's pretty meh. We get plenty of growth otherwise, and yeah. So here we are absolutely going to go for another Void Hardened Skin. There are other cards we would like here, but I think Void Hardened Skin is the card that's most likely to stand between us and just flubbing out and dying. Stop you. And we get the extra shield. I think we need the mana more. We'll have to draw a bunch of cards with that. Let's not get cursed. And let's blow you up. Yeah. We are getting cursed this turn, which is a little unfortunate, but not much we can do. I don't think I want to bother playing that. Oh man, that was perfect. Why is this only... Oh, because this is a super plated turn. Well. Sturdy. This is super risky to play. Hey, it worked out. All right. Everything's just having a bad day. And that will kill almost everything. Actually, we'll kill everything because it's a double corrupt. Another Void Hardens again. That does nothing for us. This doesn't really do... This would have been a reason to have had... The, if we had the Empower, this would do something for us, but we don't, so it doesn't. We can spin a reroll here, probably. I don't think that's better than what we have. I don't think that's better than what we have. I don't think that's better than what we have. Damage shot +1. Great. That works for one of our cards. Take the plated buff. You're a jerk, but... Maybe that largely just for the tough. I just want to get that out. I don't see us really needing it later. And then I think we just pitch these both so we can get Fortress going. We can reforge the Murky Waters. We definitely want this to be in the draw pile when we shuffle. And we also want to be able to cleanse off stuff. And we'll take the Powerful and Mighty. Alright, we have to empty cards from hand before we can flood of insight. Oh, that was a great flood. We can transform the other murky waters. We can just detonate you. Alright, we did not get betrayed by that. You're dead. And then we draw just a full hand of cards. Goodbye. I don't know that we can support a second one of those. I don't know that that's any good. We'll probably cut it. It's fine. We have lots of rests. It could be good in this fight. I don't think we want it in Bay later. Hey, we can actually afford this. We didn't get a ton of mana from that, but I think it's worth it to just get the extra curse out. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that we got really good value out of that ranged insight there. I was like, how did they get so much curse? It's because ranged insight actually did its thing. Alright. Draw 4. Okay. Get treasured. We're gonna do some lurking. So get that. At least one of those. Now I think we're fine doing it. That's actually worthwhile. And we can freeze out you. And we get all of our mana full. Oh man. Do we want to roll the dice? Got a 1 in 4. Did not win the 1 in 4. The nice thing is there's no white flame means no cleanse, so any curse we get on enemies sticks, which is going to be true for Bay later, which is going to make our lives easier. Cool, that didn't freeze us. That's not great. Okay, so that card needs to go. Because it is currently causing you to lose life equal to 3x the cost of the card drawn instead of dealing damage to all enemies. This makes it slightly worse, let's say. Fortunately, we have mend. No mana. Now what? Why not? Why would we let you get a turn? You're not both dead. Victory. Alright, I don't think we need another Arcane Nova. Ramp Shield's not terrible. We could end up needing a whole lot of shield against this one jerk. What are the other drops we could get? Purging Waters, I don't think we care about. Frantic Onslaught doesn't have a downside right now. Bane would be okay, but I don't think it's the most amazing. I think it's Ramp Shield or Mind Shield. I'm gonna take the Ramp Shield. Ether Mantle. I mean, it's probably better than just +2 shield gain. Damage taken by attacks -1 is nice. We would love to get a temporary tough buff. Although our priority, of course, is getting rid of Scrying Blast, so it can't kill us. Hey, starting tough is very nice. I guess all of the buffs we can get. Let's do one more rest. We will cut something. I'm not sure if we really need the Cursed Bolt, but it is Curse. I think we keep it. We may cut the Arcane Nova because it's only a single enemy. But it is an expensive card, and high cost cards do have value to us. We could just cut the Rhyme Shield if I don't think I need it. I'm going to assume that I don't, and we'll hope that all goes well. So these first couple turns are going to be the most dangerous. This will deal with the whatever. Ideally, though, I would like to be able to do things. I would really like to be able to get weak out, which would mean... There we go. That would have been a lot of curse, but I think getting that weak out is more important. Because it means we now aren't taking damage this turn. Okay, so we didn't get our Void Hardened Skin immediately. I did actually consider cutting the Cleanse card just to avoid exactly this, but I decided that the odds were good enough that we would be able to manage. See if that ended up being a mistake. We're taking 36, so we're going to be at -15 health from where we are now. That's okay. We just really are hoping that we don't immediately get got by Hunger deciding to punch us in the face this turn. Okay, we're good. Because now we're going to start having Void Hardened Skins, and that will let us stack that one thing. Okay. We treasure the Power Stones. I think we just get the tough and the sturdy. I'm okay with doing that this turn. we're back to full health. And then next turn we can... Actually... Okay, yeah, it is another damage turn. Then yeah, we are absolutely going to double Void Hardened Skin. So yeah, now the incoming damage is much, much lower. Mana, please. Draw. It's not mana. That's mana. I would like to play that. Right. There's bleed, which is annoying, but fortunately this is a turn where we don't have to play that many cards. There's some curse. Yeah, we can do that. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but value. Right, this is the opportunist turn, so I need to be careful. We're absolutely going to reforge this Void Stone. And then we can't play anymore. Oh, well, we can, because... Yeah. Now we take 8 damage. Alright, that will do some damage. Draw 2. Draw 2. Gain sturdy. Don't. Let's go do this. That does put us relatively close to popping, but it's up to 54 a turn. Love that we just get to ignore those shrivels. And those shrivels. Because otherwise, like, this turn would just be so miserable if it wasn't for that. Oh, whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Although I guess I probably would have ended up having to point it into whatever anyway. Alright, so this should do good work. And we take no damage. Up to 96 whatever damage. And plenty of fortress. Draw, I think? No mana? Okay, well. Look at how weak this weakling is. And we may as well cleanse off the vulnerable. And that also means we are no longer weak. Purity is annoying, but they'll at least partially deal with it. Although at that point, I think, yeah, we'll do this. And then doom. And we have lethal. Because that's not enough healing to get past the, I think. Oh, whoops. we come. I was too busy focusing on trying to get this kill and active opportunist, but we still have it. Okay. I have to make it through one more turn, but it's a nothing turn, so. Get a screenshot. And after we win. Victory for us. So yeah, this item is incredibly good. The Elementalist glasses, I think it is, or goggles. But that is going to be it for today. That'll be it for this run, and I will see you next time. Toodles.